Here's something I want to play for you, Tom, and I put this in the notes late.
Okay.
And I want to play this for you.
Here's
the thing. This is from Vanity Fair. Trump admires Putin's ability to kill whomever he wanted, ex-staffer says. Now, here's what I want to say, though. And I want to talk about this because I feel like if you listen to this, it's not as bad as Vanity Fair is putting out here. So let's listen to it.
All right.
And that way, when we listen to it, we can make this decision. We can make this judgment.
Perhaps Putin had something on him. What are your thoughts?
I think, honestly, he feared him. I think he was afraid of him. I think that the man intimidated him because Putin... He's a scary man. I mean, just frankly, I think he was afraid of him. I also think he admired him greatly. I think he wanted to be able to kill whoever, spoke out against him. So I think it was a lot of that. In my experience with him, again, I'll just say, he loved the dictators. He loved the people who could kill anyone, including the press. And I will say this, I just want to say in watching all of this with Zelensky. Donald Trump would be 57 feet below ground hiding. and Zelensky has been out there fighting for his country.
This is a hot topic on The View, by the way. Oh, I thought they got rid of Rose. I thought they got rid of Whoopi.
No, she was suspended for a short time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was like, well, I think administrative leave.
Oh, she took administrative leave? Did she kill somebody? So I don't think it's as bad as they say here. Trump admired...
I don't know, man. It seemed pretty bad.
It's close, but it's someone else's idea of what they thought about
That's
Trump.
True. It's not...
Because the way they say it here, Trump admired Putin's ability, and then they put the colon at the ex-staffer, right? At the end. So they let you know that that's what it means. But the first piece of that is what catches you.
Vanity Fair is bad about that. Yeah. I've actually stopped clicking on Vanity Fair. And it's funny because I used to subscribe to the magazine, to Vanity Fair, the actual paper product. And they have good journalism sometimes, but their online shit is real clickbait.
That's a clickbaity headline.
Yeah.
I clicked on this headline and then I listened to it and I said, wait a minute. And then I went back and I reread it because, again, you're doing things very quickly.
Yeah.
And so it's my fault. I clicked on it thinking just before the colon.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, somebody heard him say this?
Right.
But nobody heard him say this.
That's
his
staffer's assessment.
Now, don't get me wrong. Stephanie Grisham, this is the lady, I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure that's her name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I just want to double check. Yeah. Stephanie Grisham is on The View. She is somebody who is very close to him.
Yeah. She was a press secretary.
Very close to him. And she was also, I'm pretty sure she was like Melania's personal executive secretary for a very long time. So this is someone who is very close to that family.
Yeah. I think her sort of hot take on Trump is it might not be perfect, but it's worth listening to.
It's worth listening to. And it gives you the idea to me, like, maybe she's right, maybe she's not. I don't know.
Right.
But it's still not as bad as I thought it was when I first clicked.
That's not, I heard him say,
yeah,
I wish I could kill people like Putin. Instead, it's like, I think this is how he felt. And that's like me saying, I think Cecil feels like.
Yeah, sure.
I got a probably good read on you, but I'm not in your head.
You're not in my head, so you don't know exactly. And that's the thing is, I think that there's a lot of things that she says that seemed pretty evident to most people, right?
Right.
He admires dictators. There's no other person in the United States history that flew over to North Korea and then saluted the generals over there.
And that guy cozied up to dictators like crazy.
He loved them.
Yeah, because that's a motherfucker that loves power. That's a guy that and it really. If you look at his comments at the beginning of the Russia-Ukraine war, like the invasion of Ukraine, I want to say, by Russia, the unjust massacre.
Yeah.
If you look at his comments, he initially was praising Putin. He's kind of walked that back since it's no longer politically popular to do. But he initially was praising Putin. He was saying things like, he gets Ukraine for the cost of like 2 sanctions or whatever, $2 in sanctions. And, Putin's a genius for doing this and all this. And you can very easily read that as this is a guy who thinks that if you can take it without repercussions, you should.
Yeah.
That like the Greenland. Reason you don't, and there's that bad atheist joke, it's like, hey, if you're an atheist, why don't you rape and kill people?
Well, I rape as many and kill as many people as I want. That's
exactly,
a Penn Teller
right?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Penn thing.
And it's the same thing for Trump. Like, if the only thing holding you back is the consequences.
Right.
But I think for a guy like Trump, the only thing holding him back from bad action are the consequences.
Yeah.
Not the
Which
fact
he didn't
that the
care
action
much
is
about
bad.
anyway.
Right.
And
it's just whether he could get away with it.
And, the more stuff comes out about the January 6th thing, he was going to try to get away with something.
Oh, he was trying.
Yeah.
The efforts of other people thwarted him, thankfully.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker was trying to just straight up destroy democracy.
He was
and
all
declare
about
the United
just
States an autocracy.
He was 100% just willing to take office again.
Yep.
Yeah. So we are not going to cover our email here in this particular point of the show. Normally we would cover email for the video. We're not going to do that. Most of the time the emails, it's personal, and I'm not going to put somebody else's email on the screen and show it to you. So we're just going to skip that portion of the show. So this is our first ever try at this. I would very much like to hear your comments. So comment below. Like and subscribe to our channel. So if you like this show, subscribe and hit the bell. And then if you like this or enjoyed this, you can comment here. We may or may not read it. Send a message to dissonance.podcast@gmail.com and we will almost certainly see it.
We will definitely see that.
So if you want to tell us that you really enjoyed this and that we should do this more, you need to reach out to us and tell us that we should do this more. The ways to do that would be on Twitter. You can tweet at us, or you can do this, like I say, send us a message. You can also comment on the video. That's great to see. And of course, we encourage all the comments on the video. We may or may not see them. But if you do comment on the video and you want to send it to us, you could take a picture, like a snapshot of it, and send that image to us.
Sarah and Ian.
We could ask somebody to look at it too. I just don't want to go there. Like, I just don't want to dig into
through YouTube
that
comments.
place.
I don't.
But
I
have no tolerance for that. So please, if you enjoyed this portion, thing we just did, we're willing to do it more often. We just need to know if you liked it. So let us know if you liked it. So thanks so much for joining us. We are going to leave you. I don't know if we can. We'll try. I think I'll ask Ian to do it. We'll leave you with the Skeptic's Creed. What the hell, right?
Figure it out,
we can
Ian.
do it.
Fucking figure it out.
Ian will figure it out.
Jesus.